tell you a story. It's related to college, but it's me outside college too. I was I asked my uncle. Let me find my words and make it into English. My uncle drive me to the library. Then I said, okay, let me go get food before I go to the library. So I went into this first place and I saw, okay, they have chicken and fries. So I already made my mind, I want chicken and fries. I want chicken and I want fries. And then I saw KFC and I know every time I go to KFC, I want to get the hot wings. So I think, okay, they might have the hot wings. So I said, okay, I'm gonna leave this alone. Let me go and I'm gonna go to KFC. Went to KFC in Atlanta, didn't have the hot wings. Dang, didn't have. So I went back to the other place, got chicken and fries. I hope this makes sense at the point. At the end of the day, I had a goal and I had places in mind where I would go. There was many places I could go. The minute when I didn't went to I went to KFC and I looked and I saw there was it was like McDonald's and Little Caesars. I wasn't having it. And there was one other place and I wasn't having it. And I went back to that place. And I say that to say, when you're in college, I'm telling you this because I wish someone told me this. No one told me it. Probably someone saw it, said it. I didn't remember. I think someone told me it. Yeah. I think my chairperson told me this at the end. He said, yeah, you should focus on trying to be a database administrator and build on that. That was senior year. My mind was all over the place. Fried, stubborn. Couldn't be helped at that point. But I'm telling you this. I hope this reach you before your mind is like wired and you're just tired and everything is just desired. I try right. But what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is if you're in freshman, sophomore, or junior and I can still save you, have a direction to go into. Because it's better to have a direction on where to go to than to have no direction at all. Because you can always change the plan. The best example I give, I love this example. It's like saying that I want to go to TexasRoad House. To go to TexasRoad House, I need to find a ride. I need to save up some money. I need to find a time and go. When driving to TexasRoad House, maybe when I reach TexasRoad House, they might be out of the T-bone steak. I get the T-bone 23 ounce. Yeah, the 23-ounce steak, and I get the TexasRoad House thing. Maybe they out of steak. But I look around and there's other places that serve steak and stuff and serve other food. And then I go eat at the other place. Was my mission accomplished? Yes. Not in its entirety wanted to go to steakhouse to eat, to get full. I got full, but not at TexasRoad House. And what I'm trying to say is that's how your life should be when you have no direction. Put a direction that's near somewhere and have that set goal. Because you can always divert from that. I feel like if I had in freshman year, say, okay, I'm gonna be a database administrator and a business analyst. Have two options. I feel like I need to have two options because I'm not from the country. So I need a really diverse thing. And actually learn and master being a database administrator and being a business analyst. I will have enough skill to be a data analyst, a data entry person, this, that. I will have the skills to get other jobs, even though I was focused on getting prepared for those jobs. It's the same thing with the direction of saying I'm going to TexasRoad House. I would need the same skills and stuff to get them other jobs, but I would have a great direction. When people ask me what I want to do, I would know. Because I remember in my internship, because they were preparing you to get other jobs, what you want to do, I say anything in business. And say you need to have direction, and that's something you need to do. You need to set yourself a direction, even if you don't know where you want to go. Set yourself a pinpoint to somewhere and a goal. So if you in MIS say, okay, I'm going to be a database administrator and a business analyst because they have most of the skills to get me any other jobs, but I'll still be practicing. And then so doing different courses, talking to people who do database administration, building my LinkedIn, say I want to be a database administrator, following people who do database administration, following YouTube channel that do database, talk about MIS. Maybe you're a hospitality major. Maybe you start doing maybe you say, okay, I'm gonna be a hotel manager. So maybe you go to different hotels that are around you and say, hey, can I volunteer? Do you have any way I can volunteer? Hey, can I just observe how things work, or just try and get your feet wet with this thing? Because even if you do get an opportunity to be a hotel manager and you don't like it, at least you won't be like me, wondering, oh, what to do, what to do, what to do. Because it's better to make your next move having a stepping ground on something So let's say you don't know what you want to do, you end up a hotel manager, you realize this is not what I want to do. At least you're still making money, at least you're still somewhere, and you go be like, maybe I want to transfer to something else in the hotel. Maybe there's something in the hotel I might like. Well, I don't like this job. I have this direction, but I'm making a good amount of money to try different hobbies and then try different hobbies on the side. And be like, you know what? I actually like, I don't know, beekeeping. And then you try beekeeping, like, okay, this is what I want to do. And then you can hop from that hotel management thing to beekeeping if you have that flexibility. I'm thinking about it from like an international person. You can't do that because visa restriction. You have to be designated to something else, and that'd be kind of tricky. I would just say if you pick like a let's just keep it the hotel manager thing. You keep it that you got a job, got H-1B with that, and you don't like it. I would just say you just have to get different hobbies to like finance it. Then when you get your green card, switch to something else that you're actually passionate about. And but if you're American, you could always switch to something else later. But at least you had like a stepping stone of where to go. So for my people who I could change their mind, something I would do in college, something that will have a direct path. Be like, okay, I'm gonna be this or I'm gonna be that, and I'm gonna work and get my resume built for this. Start doing different volunteer work. Start doing stuff for that, so that way you can get into that direction. And maybe you get something similar to it. If you get something similar to it, at least you can those skills you have from that, you could transfer it to that. At least you have a path to go to. Remember, it's like saying, I want to go to TexasRoad House. When you go, because it better say, I want to go to TexasRoad House, than be like, oh, I don't know where I want to go. And then you end up still in the parking lot of wherever you live. Like, dying. I don't know where to go. And then the Uber leave you. And now you're stuck. Now you gotta wait for a new Uber. I hope that makes sense. I hope I'm trying to make it make sense. It's your girl Diana Williams. It's your girl Diana Williams out.